Hello, ladies. Welcome back to our channel. And thank you so much for joining. If you're looking for calm, for peace, and comfort in the midst of chaos, then you are in the right place. Today, we're going to be talking about gossiping. We're going to be talking about putting other people down. We are not looking at this from the perspective of other people doing that to us, but why do we talk about other people? Why do we criticize other people? And why do we expect other people to change or to make us happy? So, ladies, I know this is familiar with us. This, as long as you are living with people and interacting with other people in your life, then we obviously have expectations. We obviously have roles that we have placed on other people, and we expect them to fulfill those roles, whether they know or they don't know. You see, most times we have expectations of people and they don't even know that we have expectations of them. And then when they fail to meet that standard that we have set for them, then we criticize them that they have failed. We tell them that this is not what I was expecting of you. You have disappointed me. Why did you do it? I want you to stop doing that because it's not making me happy. You see that? We criticize people when we observe them doing something, but what their actions, the result of their actions is not making me happy. So I will have a problem with them and I'll go and complain. I'll go and shout or criticize or whatever. Or if I don't tell them directly about what they have done, I'll even go to other people and gossip and tell everyone that you see that person. I don't even like them because of what they did. This is what I was expecting of them, but they didn't do it. They failed me. I'm so disappointed. I'm not happy and I want them to change. And then you open WhatsApp groups, you gather around, you talk about those people, and it goes on and on and on. Sometimes, ladies, this can be a problem that can span over 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You still hold on to expectations of a particular person, even though this person can prove that they cannot change. They don't even have the capacity of change to change, but we hold on to our expectations for a long, long, long time. And we don't want to admit that our expectations were incorrect. We don't want to admit that we placed these people on a pedestal. We had high regard and um, high expectations of them. I don't know. We put them on a pedestal and we expect them to perform on that standard that we placed them. And when they fail to perform at that standard, then that's when we criticize. That's when we start putting them down. Because when you place someone on a pedestal, where have you placed yourself? Think about it. If you put someone on a high level, where have you placed yourself? It means you're actually expecting that person to perform something that you yourself has told yourself that you cannot do. So you place somebody at a high regard and say they are supposed to do this for me. If they don't do this for me, then I won't be happy. They are supposed to do this for me to make me happy. That means you have actually removed yourself off that responsibility to make yourself happy, but you have placed that responsibility on someone. And when they fail to make you happy, you are disappointed and you criticize them and you fight with them and you gossip about them because you were waiting for them to make your life change. You're waiting for them to make you happy, right? So, ladies, those who have been with us on this journey of self love, self discovery, self realization, we understand that happiness comes from within. Happiness is not external. That's why you can fight with a person and have conflicts and confrontation for more years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, because you are looking to that person to make you happy when it's your responsibility to make yourself happy. But when you speak about someone and you put other people down, that means you are not doing what you're supposed to do. You are waiting for that person to still fulfill, to make you happy, but it's your responsibility. You are the one who wants to be happy. You are the one who have expectations. You are the one who are setting standards for other people. That means whatever you are asking that person to do is important to you. It's important to you, but you're making it an important thing for another person. Ladies, I don't know. This is what I think. I feel like everyone has their own prayers. There are things that I ask God to do for me. There are things that you ask God. I don't know your prayers. There are things that you ask God to do. There are things that the next person asks God to do. We don't know our prayers. But I believe that the universe answers your prayers all the time. So when you want other people to change and satisfy your needs, that means you are expecting those people to disregard their prayers but to answer your prayers. I don't know. That's what I think. When you have expectations of other people and you want them to change their lives to make them happy, that means you have shifted that responsibility that your God is supposed to give you. You and your God, because being happy is between that's God, that's your universe and yourself. That's your responsibility to make yourself. But you have removed that responsibility from yourself and you have placed it on other people. What if that thing that you're expecting that person to do, they don't have capacity to do? What if that thing is not even important in their lives? What if that person is not even praying for that thing? And then when they fail to do that, when they don't do that, you start criticizing them. You start putting them down because they failed to do something that is important to you. Think about it. Right. So how can we use this weakness to our advantage? How can we stop gossiping and using the observation, whatever observations that we make, that person is not doing something for me? How can we use that to our advantage? Ladies, this is how you elevate. You see, we do not have the ability to observe ourselves. We don't have the ability to see what the good things that we do or the bad things that we do. But we have our eyes, we perceive, and then we observe other people. So I want us to consider this, that when God answers your prayers, they don't give you direct answers. If you're asking for a blue car, you don't get a blue car. Maybe sometimes you get a blue Uber. You see, maybe sometimes your neighbor is the one who gets the blue car. You don't know. Sometimes God, when He answers your prayers, He doesn't give you direct answers. But what I believe, ladies, is when God gives the people that surround you, the people in your family, the people that you interact with, I believe that because we don't have the ability to observe ourselves, I believe that God places these people for a reason. God places people in your life so that you can observe how you are doing, so that you can use people as mirrors to observe whether you are doing okay, whether you need to elevate somewhere, whether you need to change somewhere. You use people in your life as feedback to see what is it that you need to do about your life, what is it that you need to change, what is it that you're confident about, or what are your blind spots. You use feedback from other people. So when you observe someone doing something that you don't like, I believe that's a message for you, not a message for them to change. But that's a message for you, telling you that this thing is important. What you think the other person should do is actually a message for you, confirming that that thing that you want them to do is actually important to you. So maybe you should do it. Maybe you should elevate. You see, that's how you elevate. Use that as an opportunity to grow. Use that as an opportunity to elevate. That thing that you want that you're criticizing another person, that thing that you're gossiping another person for, that thing that you're putting down another person for, is a message for you to elevate because it's important to you. If you are talking about other people that they are driving a blue car and the blue car is ugly, that means it's confirmation to you that you don't like blue. So when you get your car, you are not going to get a blue car. It doesn't mean that you should criticize them for their car because it's their life. Maybe they are praying for a blue car, but it's confirmation for you that When you next time you buy your car, you're not going to buy a blue car. You see? So when you observe other people doing things that you don't like, it's confirmation. That's how you shift. That's how you sift things between what you don't like and what you like. That's how you know what you like. When you observe people shouting or fighting and you don't like it, and instead of criticizing them and talking about them, yes, you can tell them to stop, fine, but it's their life. Instead of criticizing them and telling everyone and gossiping, it's just a confirmation for you that you are a person who doesn't like conflict. You're a person who doesn't like to fight. So you are not going to do that in your life. It helps you with choices. Every time you observe someone doing something that you don't like, it's not an opportunity for you to go and speak about them, but it's an opportunity for you to make a discerning judgment that this is what these things I don't like, or this is what I don't like. You understand? Because when you speak about someone, when you talk about somebody, when you find yourself criticizing someone, that means in that present moment, you are making somebody's life dominant more than yourself. When you speak about somebody else, ladies, that means in that moment, you've made that person more important than yourself. You have made their life more important about yourself, more important than yourself. You should always remember that, because this is your life. You are living your life. But when you decide to spend 5 hours talking about it, that means you lost your life somewhere in those 5 hours, because you are busy discussing other people. When you form WhatsApp groups, when you call them haters, and when you focus on what they are doing, that means you are not living your life. While you are busy minding other people's business, who is living your life? Who is living your life? And then at the end of the day, you wonder why you are not progressing. You wonder why you feel stuck. It means you are spending your time on other people's business. You are spending your time on other people's business. So I want you to think about it, ladies, that when you observe other people doing things that you don't like, that's an opportunity for you to know what you want or what you don't like. It's an opportunity for you to elevate yourself. If you see other people, if you're asking other people to go to school or to read, and you keep nagging them that they should improve their life, that means improving your life is important to you. So check yourself and see whether there's somewhere that you need to improve your life. That's a message for you. That's how the universe speaks to you. That's how the universe gives you direction through other people. That's how the universe guides you and shows you what's right for you and shows you how you need to expand. Because as human beings, we need to expand, we need to grow, we need to evolve. The things that you want, the universe, when God gives you things, when God places people and things in your life, they don't all come at once. It depends with the stages that you are at. Remember, when you were born from 0 to 5 years, you had your mom looking after you and feeding you. And then when it was time for school going, now you had the schools that your mom had to choose for you, and the friends that you made at school, and the teachers and stuff. Those things are coming to you because you are in that stage. When you were a teenager, boys are now starting to come to you and asking you out, and you're playing, you like music. Things come to you depending on the stage that you're at in whatever in your life. When you start working, you are looking for a job, or you're going to school, whatever, that's the season in your life, and things come to you specific for that season. You get married, you get kids, you're getting older, you're buying houses, you're doing all this. Things don't all come to you at the same time. So as we evolve, we learn from other people. We learn from other people that are around us to show us, I'm at this stage, so I'm expected to do this. So when you observe other people doing things that you like, we copy them, we are inspired, we follow them. But when we observe people doing things that we don't like, it's an opportunity for you to know what you don't like, or what is important and what is not important for you, what is against your values, or what is aligned with your values. So that's, instead of using that, when as a way of gossiping and talking about other people. Use that as an opportunity to improve yourself. Use that as an opportunity to know yourself, to realize yourself, and learn your blind spots. Because when whatever you observe that you don't like in your life, it's a reflection for you. It makes life easy for you to see, I don't like that, I like that, I don't like. That's how you pick and choose what you don't like. But it's not an opportunity for you to go and sit down and have tea on somebody else's life and leave other people. Because when you do that, you are actually living another person's life, forgetting your life. Forgetting your life. So, ladies, that's today I'm just discussing about gossiping, that next time you observe something, look at it. I know we cannot run away from gossiping. I've been doing that for a long time. I've been doing that for a long time, and that's all I know when I see something I don't like about other people, especially those people whom I've placed on a pedestal. Then I'm trying to pull them down to match to to meet me where I am. Because if I see someone who is doing better than me, I want to speak about them and say, they are not that good, because I don't feel good about myself, and talking bad about them will actually make me feel better. But let's not do that. Let's not focus on other people's lives, because we don't know what they are praying for. But God has brought those people in your life so that you can see and discern what and determine what you like and what you don't like, just from observing other people. Isn't that a better thing with doing with your time? Isn't that a better habit? So next time you find yourself wanting to gossip about other people, just remember that, you know what, I want to elevate. How can I elevate myself? How can I glow up? How can I level up? How can I expand? How can I evolve? How can I use this for my advantage, instead of gossiping and making another person's life dominant in your life? So think about it. Think about it before you start talking about other people. That when you talk about other people, you are actually placing them on a pedestal higher than where you are placing yourself in your life. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye bye.